The thing I found memorable about the Intimate Apparel was how many relationships there were that were not socially acceptable at the time. Like with Esther and George, when they first started off, like Mrs. Dixon didn't like it because it was like they hadn't met each other before, so it was sort of taboo in that sense, like just because they've been writing letters and they haven't met. With Esther and Marks, it was forbidden because Marks was planning to get married to a Jewish girl that he had not seen either. So it was sort of weird how those two paralleled as well. And then also with Esther and Van Buren, because both ladies, and at that time they didn't really have gay relationships that often, so that was also forbidden. And then also to cap it off, Mamie and George, they were forbidden relationship because George is married, of course, so that's sort of forbidden. That leads into the first theme that I found in this, which is like love. It's been forbidden love. It like all those examples amplify that theme. Second theme that I found was women's roles. How Esther was wanting to save up money and make a parlor, like a business for herself, but George thought that was like crazy, even though he wanted to do the same exact thing. So it shows how far we've come from then. And then also the last theme was the racial undertones in this, uh, like how race made it sort of forbidden to have a relationship, like with Mark and Esther, or with Van Buren and Esther also. I think this play resisted and reinvented the African American stereotype because like it made them look like normal everyday people, but like at the time they had to deal with all this racism that was undermining all their efforts. The stereotypes still exist today with African Americans, Jews, Asians, anyone really. Some of these are like Asians can't drive, Jews hoard money, African Americans are violent. These are just based off of just ignorance and prejudice, and the only way you can fix this is by actually getting to know the people, like seeing how these are all wrong. First question I had about this play was, why is all the scenes set in someone's bedroom? Is this to show how intimate it is, like the story, or to show how behind the doors all these issues were? And the second one is with the author's note. The first part of the author's note just says to make sure any age appropriate piano is used for the song on page 30. And then the second one is that the title card be put into every play. So what is the significance of this title card? I think it's to show that the African American people at that time weren't considered as like anything really, but that's why I'm asking this question. So let me know what you guys think.